حي على الفلاح. لا إله إلا الله.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونتوب إليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كلام الله وإن خير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وإن شر الأمور محدثاتها وإن كل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا وكنتم على شفا حفرة من النار فأنقذكم منها. كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تهتدون. All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the name of Islam and for the name of life and the blessing. اللهم اجعلنا من جندك فإن جندك هم الغالبون. اللهم اجعلنا من حزبك فإن حزب الله هم المفلحون. اللهم اجعلنا من أوليائك فإن أولياء الله لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. اللهم أحسن ختامنا وأخرجنا من الدنيا مسلمين. اللهم انتصر للمستضعفين في كل مكان وفي الأراضي المقدسة وفي غزة وفي كل بلاد المسلمين وعليك بالطغاة الظالمين فإنهم لا يعجزونك يا حي يا قيوم. All praise is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. With the confusion of the topics until this moment, honestly, I don't know what to talk about. And I said this to one of the kids, I don't know what to talk about. There are so many issues going on. And then that kid said, talk about destiny. And I said, I will make destiny and how we make it and how we play a role in that destiny. But before that, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to classify us in his army. Because he said in the Quran, وَإِنَّ جُنْدَنَا لَهُمُ الْغَالِبُونَ. Surely, Allah's army will be victorious and winners. The question is, am I a soldier for Allah or not? If I lose, I am not. But what losing means? When I choose the dunya over the akhirah. Allah's army always wins with one of the two victories. The physical victory in dunya, when they are able to stop the enemies of humanity, which is causing all mankind to suffer nowadays. We know who they are. The other victory is when Allah chooses you, the way he chose Ibrahim alayhi salam to be the shaheed. وَلْيَتَّخِذَ مِنْكُمْ شُهَدَاءَ. النَّصْرُ أَوْ الشَّهَادَةُ. The victory as we want it, which we love, or the shahada, which is only a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. النَّصْرُ أَوْ الشَّهَادَةُ. اللهم اجعلنا من حزبك فإن حزب الله هم المفلحون. Oh Allah, this dunya is divided into two parties, only two. Hizbullah, those who say La ilaha illallah, Muhammadun Rasulullah, and they live according to that and that only, we call them the party of Allah. And then they start doing the homework of that statement, and the party of Allah will prosper, dunya and akhirah. And the other one is Hizb al-Shaytan, the party of Shaitan. And, oh Allah, make us among your friends, since you promise in the Quran, Ala inna awliya Allahi la khawfun alayhim wa la hum yahzanun. For the friends of Allah, no fear for them, and no sadness also for them. We get sad and we get afraid. Usually we get sad for something that happened, something that we lost. We are afraid of something we have to face. But nothing more dangerous to face than the Aqaba, which Allah mentioned in the Quran. What you worry about? Do you think you have problems yet? No. You didn't even go through the Aqaba yet. The wall of death, which we don't know how we're going to go through that to the other side of the world. And Aqaba usually is a steep road. You need to climb hardly and swim against the current to make it. This is the Aqaba. We don't have a problem yet. I'm going to do with our dunya. But in the end of the day, if we are told in the end of the day, don't be sad and don't be afraid. For the friends of Allah, this is the promise He gave to them. Ala inna awliya Allahi la khawfun alayhim wa la hum yahzanun. Who are they? Alladhina amanu wa kanu yattaqun. So Iman plus Taqwa equal Wilayah. If you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and fear Him properly, you become a wali, Allah's friend. And anyone who fights you will lose the fight because they have to face Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And anyone who fights Allah's friend, Allah will declare war on you. Since the Hadith Qudsi say, Man aadani waliyan, faqad aadantuhu bil harb. Anyone who harms a friend of mine, I declare war on you. This is one of the two people Allah will fight. Those who are attacking Allah's friends and those whose transaction based on riba. Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu ittaqullah wa dharu ma baqiya min ar-riba in kuntum mu'minin. Fa in lam taf'alu fa'adhanu biharbin min Allahi wa rasulih. Wa in tubtum falakum ru'usu amwalikum la tadhlimuna wa la tuzlamun. Men can exploit one another, and the rich people exploit the need of the poor people and make them suffer more in the name of help. I help you to totally, I give you 1,000, but you have to give me 2,000. And poor person don't have a choice, they accept that. And a time came when the poor people became slaves to those who they borrow money from who they couldn't pay back. One way to declare war, or Allah declare war on the person, is those people who are exploiting others' poverty to charge them interest. And imagine someone at war with Allah. How long you will last? So may Allah make us from His awliya. So the destiny, the hopelessness, which I don't want to say we are hopeless, we are not, we never be, we are not allowed to. لا تيأسوا من روح الله إنه لا ييأس من روح الله إلا القوم الكافرون. Don't ever despair from Allah's mercy and relief. Don't do that if you are a believer. Only a non-believer goes to that level of depression until they lose the hope. And we are not allowed to lose the hope. Looking at what is happening, you can see Zion is achieving his map, the big kingdom of Israel. That is the door. They have to go through that until they meet the Mi'ad, the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Last week, a brother who I see always very, very active, in going out for the rallies from time to time, getting the people together to revolt and demonstrate for Gaza and the victims of the earth. I heard him saying that I came to the point that there is no more hope. The only thing we can do now, after years of rally, he said, I just realized that we just have to send our hands to Allah. Just do qunut. We can feel like they become hopeless, but never hopeless. Frustration, and the world is not listening. Men and women and children and everybody, believers and non-believers, came out to the street for so many months and years. وَقَدْ أَسْمَعْتَ لَوْ نَادَيْتَ حَيًّا وَلَكِنْ لَا حَيَاةَ لِمَنْ تُنَادِي. If you are calling on someone who is alive, they may heal you. But you are calling a dead person. وَنَارٌ إِنْ نَفَخْتَ بِهَا أَضَاءً وَلَكِنْ أَنْتَ تَنْفُخُ فِي رَمَادٍ. If you blow into fire, it will become bigger. But you are blowing into ashes. Humanity, not in total, is dead. But there are some still alive, but with a very weak muscle. There's a bit of light in them which needs to come up. People are giving up. It is painful. And people have personal problems. Half an hour ago, I received a call to tell the believers to pray for my sister who died. His sister who came from overseas to visit her daughter and died here. And couldn't go alive. This is destiny. This is fate. So we have a lot of pain in our heart, but that pain will make us become very creative. Many people who suffer, they become creative. And there is no lift to glory and success. We have to use the stage. We will suffer and go through pain to gain. That's what Allah said. Even if the enemies of Islam now developed in evil and using the scary surah for entertainment, Surah Al-Ankabut. Now they're using that surah to make their first album, and using the Quran for rock and roll, a song that started with the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Give salat to the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam with music, guitar and piano and whatever, entertainment. And we said it is okay. They went up to the Quran. And what should they pick for the first album? Alif Lam Mim. أحسب الناس أن يتركوا أن يقولوا آمنا وهم لا يفتنون ولقد فتنا الذين من قبلهم فليعلمن الله الذين صدقوا وليعلمن الكاذبين. This is the surah. They took it into a song and ladies singing it and dancing together. See what is happening where we're heading in the name of what? We love Allah and we love Rasulullah. What is next? It is a trial. It is temptation. In the end of the day, يَهْلِكَ مَنْ هَلَكَ عَنْ بَيِّنَةٍ وَيَحْيَى مَنْ حَيَّ عَنْ بَيِّنَةٍ. No one can say, I didn't know the truth before I died. The truth is very clear, and people know it, but the choice, what destiny will make for yourself. Destiny. Destiny is our decision how to destine and how to end our journey in life. Different to fate. The qadar Allah has on us, we have no credit in it. My color is my fate. My gender is my fate. My parents, I didn't choose them, I didn't choose them for me. My children, there are so many things we don't have credit in it. But we are responsible for how we treat them. That is our destiny. Our destiny is in our hand by Allah's divine guidance. If we give our destiny to somebody else, we have abandoned destiny and our own future. But the destiny I want to talk about today, how we can make it. The Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, watching his Sahaba, some of them feel so guilty. They became Muslims, but their past still is screaming at them. And they feel haunted because they keep on looking back. And the more you look back, the more you slow your journey. Nothing behind you except the darkness and the shadow. And you see the darkness only when you remove your face from the sunshine. Keep your face to the sunshine and you never see the shadow. Focus on where you are going. The life in front of you is far more important than the life behind you, so don't look back. And to make them confident, how bad are you? What have you done? He gave them this story of a man who decided to rise from hell to Jannah. He told them, someone before you in the past nations, in the history of his criminal life, he killed 99 people. And we know every action has consequences. The people who commit crime, they are suffering that behavior. They know it is wrong. They know it, but they don't have the willpower to say no to that. To commit a crime or something wrong, one needs a certain level of stupidity to do that. Wise people will never go that way. They can't. So they know it is wrong. And when they go home and put their head on the pillow, they cannot sleep unless they destroy the mind by alcohol or drugs and just go to sleep. Otherwise you can't, because it is inside us. Allah made it inside, and we all have it. And the Quran gave it the name An-Nafsul Lawwama, which awakens the moral consciousness in everybody, which produces the self-accusing spirit. And when you do something wrong, you cannot sleep, because you have heart, you have conscience. But some of us willingly murder that internal messenger, and then we go and do things, commit crime in impunity. We don't even feel guilty anymore. And even if the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu comes back and says, I told you always to come forward. Don't be behind, because you put yourself at the back, and then Allah decided to put you at the back always. Always come forward. Imagine if it said that anyone who comes into the masjid and you best to be on the first line, you will go back home with $1 million. We all will fight in the first line. I'm just saying this because on the day of judgment, I want to make sure none of those who have to listen to what I have to say can charge me by not telling them the truth. It is amana. It's not about me and about you, but the truth we all believe in and we have to submit to. So this man, story, the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, shared that with his Sahaba, because they have been haunted with their past. And he said to them, someone before you killed 99 people. That is the history of what is life. Imagine. If you kill one person, that is bad enough, because you killed all humanity. Imagine if Fulan killed Fulan, and that Fulan was destined to get married and have kids, and these kids have kids and so on. But because I killed that person, all the bloodline was aborted. This is part of the meaning of the ayah. You didn't just kill a one person. You killed many to come. But this man killed 90 of them, but they still want to be clean. You know it is bad. All he left for him is the hope. But someone took that hope from him due to that person loving Allah, but not knowing Allah. Not knowing how to get the people to Allah. Sometimes we love Allah, and we want to take people to Him, but because we don't know the way, we take that person to Shaitan and bring problems. So this worshipper, who looks good, but he doesn't know Islam, but he thought he does. When this criminal asked him, this is what I did, is there any hope for me? Or this is the end of you? He said, yeah, that is the end of you. You kill 99 people, you are cursed and so on. So that man killed him too. Sometimes we cause people to become the worst when we try to make them good because we don't know the way. No wonder why the Prophet alayhi salatu wasallam told the Sahaba, leave him alone. I'm his guardian. Let him come to me. That was his way. No wonder why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him, وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَى خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. Muhammad alayhi salatu wasallam, if you talk about character and nobleness, is at the top. So this man, with this darkness, he didn't lose the hope. The Quran in Surah Yusuf, Allah said, حَتَّى إِذَا اسْتَيْأَسَ الرُّسُلُ وَظَنُّوا أَنَّهُمْ كُذِبُوا جَاءَهُمْ نَصْرُنَا فَنُجِّيَ مَن نَّشَاءُ وَلَا يُرَدُّ بَأْسُنَا عَنِ الْقَوْمِ الْمُجْرِمِينَ. The Muslim Ummah, or the world in total, looks like they are in the state of despair. The thing is it. Zion is moving forward. But remember, when did the victory came to Ibrahim alayhi salam? In the last minute, he was told, kill your son. And he took his son, going, put him down, hit the knife, and slaughtered him. But it wasn't Ismail, it was Zalem. Allah let him go to the last point that to prove his iman, and then Allah told him it was a test on him. But he went all the way to the end, no doubt. And then the victory came. Your son will live forever because you submitted, and he did submit. Ibrahim didn't tell his son, go and pray. He told him, come and die. And his son said, yes. My father and your father, my mother and your mother, telling us, go and live. And then he said, no, I want to die. Do your salah? No, my games were important. Go to the masjid? No, I go to the nightclub. Do your studies for your future? No, I want to make my life again. This is the musibah. Stay away from drugs and alcohol. No, I enjoy it, keep me high. And then we kill ourselves. This is a slow suicide. You become good for nothing. Verbally, mumbling when we are talking. Mentally, we cannot focus on anything anymore. Physically, anyone can fight us and defeat us because no more power. Why? Because I refuse to serve Allah and I serve weeds, drugs, alcohol, sex, and become so useless. This is a musibah. And our parents tried to save us from that, but we didn't listen to them. And when we see in the Quran, all those kids who didn't listen to their parents, what happened to them? The end was darkness and their parents forever. So this man, he made it. On the way. He didn't reach because the other scholar said to him, you are a good man because you feel guilty. If you feel guilty, you have iman. And when you don't feel guilty, you don't have the heart is dead. No prophet, no mufti, no sheikh, nobody can touch your heart because it is dead. But this man with his crime, he knows that that's not my nature, that is wrong. And looking for the way out. And the scholar said to him, your problem is your surrounding, the land on which you are. And the friends in your life, you can never change unless you change your friends and your place. And he did. He left the town to the new land, when he will recreate new friends who fear God and places that will feed his spirituality. And when he was walking to that place, Malakul Maut was also coming from the other end and met him somewhere and took his sword. And in the end, he deserved to be punished. He killed 100 people. The Zabani wanted to take him. And the other Malaika, he made tawbah and he proved he was honest. He thanked his friends and the places he used to visit. He is honest. And in the end, the third angel came to tell them, measure the distance. If he is closer to the land of sage, that means his tawbah is betrayed. He will go to the new land and do the same thing. If he is closer to the new one, he is real, and truly Allah made him closer to the new one. He died. He didn't reach the destination, but he reached Jannah because of his heart. The biggest highway in our life is our heart. What is happening in your chest, check it from time to time. And then the highways of the world will be only a reason. So let us find the Kaaba and the center of our life and the Sirat al-Mustaqim inside here. The masjid inside here. If we found it here. And put it in our heart before we come to the masjid. Believe me, you will never go to the mosque and go to your phone and scrolling it. You will never do that because I'm in the sanction of Allah. There is a masjid in my heart before I go into this masjid. I will never go into the masjid and start talking because one day Allah will silence me forever. I need to learn the silence now in this place. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among his army and make us among his party and make us among his friends and may Allah make our destiny Jannah. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله ثم الحمد لله الحمد لله هذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Dear believers, let us help our children understand the purpose of the masjid, not even by talking to them, by letting them see us as parents, so they follow our footsteps. They have a lot to offer. Before I come to the masjid at the school this morning, one boy asked me, Brother Adam, do you think Al-Mahdi is born yet? I say, I don't know if he's born yet. Or he's not born yet. You know what Mahdi means? Maybe if the Mahdi comes today, maybe me and you will be the first people to fight him against him because he's going to try to take us back to the time of the first Mahdi, the second Mahdi, the third Mahdi, and the fourth. Abu Bakr was Mahdi, Omar was Mahdi, Osman was Mahdi, Ali was, what Mahdi mean? A rightly guided Khalifa, not a prophet. Is that you follow him or not? We may not follow him. Look at what the poet said. وَيَطْلُبُ الْأَحْيَاءُ مِنْ أَمْوَاتِهِمْ مَعُونًا وَيَقُولُونَ قُمْ يَا صَلَاحَ الدِّينِ قُمْ دَعُوا صَلَاحَ الدِّينِ فِي مَرْقَدِهِ وَاحْتَرِمُوا الْكُفُونَ لِأَنَّهُ لَوْ قَامَ حَقًّا بَيْنَكُمْ فَسَوْفَ تَقْتُلُونَ. I wonder if Mahdi comes us today, who will be rejecting him? I'm afraid we join the Zionism against him. So far, many Muslims join Zionism, eating his fruit against the Muslims and the people of Gaza and Palestine. When Mahdi comes, they will do the same. His presence will be a test for all of us because they're going to say, not the way we live our life. We will follow him. Don't worry about Mahdi. We be the Mahdi. Be rightly guided. Only by making your mind set, I want to be a Muslim as a Muslim. I want to be a new man. I die on the Sirat al-Mustaqim. This is the destiny that we can make. اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم انتصر لإخواننا المستضعفين في غزة ولبنان وفي كل بلاد المسلمين وعليك بالطغاة الظالمين فإنهم لا يجيبونك يا حي يا قيوم. اللهم أرنا فيهم عجائب قدرتك. اللهم أحسن واحسن ختامنا واخرجنا من الدنيا مسلمين. اللهم اجعلنا من جندك فإن جندك هم الغالبون، واجعلنا من حزبك فإن حزب الله هم المفلحون، واجعلنا من أوليائك فإن أولياء الله لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. وأقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا. اللهم أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. اللهم يا منزل الكتاب ويا مجري السحاب ويا هازم الأحزاب اهزمهم وانصرنا عليهم. اللهم أرنا فيهم عجائب قدرتك واجعلهم عبرة لكل من يعتبر فإنهم لا يعجزونك يا حي يا قيوم. رحماك ربنا بالأطفال اليتامى والشباب الحيارى والنساء الثكالى. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. ربنا لا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا أو إلى أحد سواك طرفة عين. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إنا كنا من الظالمين. اللهم انتصر للمستضعفين في كل مكان وعليك بالطغاة الظالمين فإنهم قد طغوا في البلاد فأكثروا فيها الفساد. اللهم صب عليهم صوت عذاب إنك لبالمرصاد نستغفرك ونتوب إليك وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آل محمد. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم